Dust lifts off the plain, and the whole horizon starts to move. You are a British officer who has just crossed the Sahara and lived. Then the drums begin, and 5,000 horsemen ride out to meet you. Chainmail, iron helmets, long spears, even the horses are armored to the knee. In Europe, men stopped fighting like this centuries ago. Dixon Denham writes down every detail, and the world barely bothers to read it. Because these riders are not the beginning of a story, they are the end of one. Go back 1,000 years to water where nobody expects water. Lake Chad, an inland sea in the dead center of the continent. From its shores rises Kanem, and one family, the Sayfawa, takes the throne. They will hold it for almost 8 centuries, one of the longest reigns in human history. Their wealth never comes from the fields, it comes from the desert crossing. Salt moves south, copper comes down, and captives are marched north in chains. And the desert sends back the one thing these kings want most: horses. Here, a war horse has only one real price, and that price is people. Firelight in a courtyard, a craftsman bends over one small ring of iron. Some coats of mail arrive by camel, others are rebuilt right here, ring by ring. Tailors quilt cotton until it is thick enough that an arrow dies inside it. Chroniclers in the north write of royal stables counted in the tens of thousands. At dawn, the gates of Ngini open, and you hear them before you see them. Iron, leather, hooves, and no voices at all. Nothing on foot survives this. Nothing will until something louder crosses the desert. His name is Idris Aluma, and he refuses to fight his grandfather's war. He sends envoys north across the Sahara into the empire of the Ottomans. They come home with muskets and with hired soldiers who know how to fire them. Now the guns open the battle, and the armored horsemen still finish it. He rebuilds mosques in fired brick and hands his justice to Sharia courts. He even takes his imam to war so that every campaign is written down. For 1 generation, Bornu holds the future in both hands. Then it lets go. 200 years pass. The muskets grow old. The desert roads shift west. Then, a scholar named Usman Dan Fodio declares holy war on the old Muslim kings. His riders take city after city, and then they turn toward Lake Chad. The capital burns. Its walls, its library, its arsenal, all of it. Bornu is saved by an outsider, a scholar from Kanem named Al-Amin al-Kanemi. He drives the holy war back, then he quietly keeps the power for himself. So, when Denham rides in, one court holds the ancient name, and another holds the army. The last Sayfawa king tries once to take his empire back, and dies for it. A line of kings older than most nations ends with an empty saddle. There is no last stand in your schoolbook, no painting, no monument. Yet in northern Nigeria, on festival mornings, the quilted armor still rides out. Africa's knights were never a legend. They were only left out of the story. Next time, the holy war that broke Bornu and the empire it built instead.